Hey everyone, today I would like to continue giving you the presentation on Manufacturing General Manager Performance Scorecard. And this would be the second part of the video after I have done the General Manager Manufacturing job description writing. So before I start giving you the samples of the performance scorecard and all the criticals that we should be looking into, I'd like to tell you the purpose of a performance scorecard. A performance scorecard is a structured tool used to measure, monitor, and improve key performance indicators or KPIs within an organization. It aligns goals with operational execution and provides clear framework for assessing success. It aligns strategy with execution, ensures that daily operations support the company's strategic objectives, provides clear performance metrics, establishes measurable goals that track progress over time. It enhances accountability, assigns ownership to specific KPIs, ensuring that employees and managers are responsible for achieving results. It facilitates data driven decision making, uses real time data to identify trends, make improvements, and optimize processes, drives continuous improvement, encourages teams to identify inefficiencies and improve productivity and quality. So, how does it improve performance? It increases focus on priorities, helps employees and managers concentrate on what matters most. It improves operational efficiency, identifies bottlenecks and areas for process enhancement. It enhances employer engagement, provides clear expectations, motivating teams to achieve goals. It boosts quality and compliance, ensures adherence to safety, quality, and regulatory standards. It strengthens financial performance, reduces cost, increases productivity, and optimizes resource allocation. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you the performance scorecard samples that you have to study and learn how to do it yourself when you're doing other performance scorecard on other roles or other uh, key areas or key responsibility that you want to improve. So this is very important tool that you can use, or this manufacturing general manager can use to show the his bosses, the CEO and the COO, to ensure that he's doing right, uh, he's on the right path, and he's uh, working on the right products that he's supposed to produce and deliver them on time to customers. So there are several key responsibilities that I'm going to give you a sample, and one of them is the production, planning, and oversight. So let me start by typing this key performance, or rather key responsibilities. One is the production planning and oversight. Okay, so thumbs up. So what is the KPI slash metric for this key responsibility? So uh, one KPI metric is the production schedule adherence. Adherence. Very important for the GM to adhere to production schedule, as this would be one one sometimes weakness for other managers in terms of the key responsibility, and some guys are feeling on this aspect of the KPI. So it's important that he should be doing this uh, successfully. So the target for this is 98%. Okay. In real world, there's no such thing as 100%. You know, success, 100% success on meeting the schedule. Sometimes you have problems, sometimes you have issues in the process. So what's important for the GM is to ensure that the all the issues are addressed, and there should be action plan in place or measure, you know, in place, so that they are always hitting the target on this important key responsibility. So 98% on time completion. So what's important is the GM should be a problem solver or troubleshooter in order for him to improve and there should be a continuous improvement action plan in place, so that he should be addressing this aspect of the key responsibility and address the issues in terms of delay of the completion, of the production or deliveries of the products. Okay, so this should be review of this should be done weekly, and another KPI metric that should be, you know focusing into should be the machine uptime. This is very important. That's why important of the manager to have a really good team working on the preventive maintenance, servicing of all the machines, and the maintenance crew are effective in doing their jobs, you know, and this can be measured by the OEE. Remember the OEE? This would be the overall equipment effectiveness. Okay, or OEE. Okay, so that's why it's important for the GM to provide the necessary training, the necessary tools and equipment and materials in order for the maintenance team to be able to do their job effectively and efficiently. Okay, so what would be the target for this? It should be 85%. No such thing as I said 100%. But if the the GM realize that this is too low, then he could raise it a little bit, maybe 86%, 87%, or even 90%. Okay, and he realized that the maintenance crew are really effective and efficient in doing their job in terms of the maintenance of the machines, then he could raise the target a little bit as we go on with the operations. Okay, and above. This is the He is just setting the minimum target of 85%, but it could go higher than the 85%. And the review for this measurement, which should be done monthly. Okay, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is you know, I'm gonna, I'm gonna do the second key responsibility, which is on quality assurance. Okay, and food safety. All right. This is another, important, essential key responsibility to make the general manager successful in his doing the key responsibility, of his job. So, what would be the KPI metric for this? There should be a compliance of the regulatory standard. Okay, compliance with um, FDA, Food and Drugs Administration. Okay, what else? HACCP, hazard. Okay, analysis and critical control point, and GMP. Okay, good manufacturing practices. All right, and personal hygiene is included, is part of the GMP. So the GM makes sure that ensures that he is providing training, especially the labor force, the lower grade or the manual grades should be, undergoing training in terms of the personal hygienes, so that is part of the GMP should be successful. And there's no exception for this. This should be 100% compliance. Okay? 100% compliance. All right? Okay. So it's going to do this every quarter or quarterly. Okay. The second I would be doing for this quality assurance of food safety would be the second KPI metric would be first pass yield. I have already explained this when I was writing the GM job description. It just simply means that the production is having a successful first production, or the first batch of production. There be no failure. There would be no problems in producing the first batch. So the first pass yield, production yield should be successful. So otherwise known as, okay. And your uh, maybe a statistician in manufacturing should record this, should monitor this, and see to it that they are doing good in terms of APY, FPY. And the target for this should be um, 95% and above. That would be realistic approach, or rather target. Okay, 95% and above. Okay, and then this is going this is gonna be monthly. So this should be monthly. Okay, then I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna include uh, another key responsibility, and that would be operational efficiency. Operational efficiency it would mean operational efficiency of the workers, the employees, the operators, the technicians, okay, and efficiency of the machine, okay. That's why efficiency and process improvement. So, what are the KPI metric for this? Okay, waste reduction. There should be no waste, and waste will always add to cost. Cost to produce. CTP. Okay, the cost to produce will increase if you have lots of waste, lots of spillages, things like that. Okay, so this would be 5%. This would be 5% reduction year over year. Okay, year over year. And what do we so this is what our expectation, and what should be we should be doing this monthly. Make sure that there are no issues. If there are, then again the GM will do something to address. He's the problem solver, he's the decision maker, he's the leader. So he should be the one doing it, or he could, you know, give it to someone who could do it. You know, if not, then he should be doing it himself. So lean project, every you know manufacturing as always this lean manufacturing project. Okay, to improve the process, to achieve lower cost production, and things like that. Completion rate. Okay. So what do we expect from this? This would be okay. This should be I think it would be 90%. I think that would be fair enough. Okay. On time, completion. So we should ask his men to give more focus on this lean project. Very important for the business. The production cost performance. Okay, and he should be doing it quarterly. Okay, that would be for the operational. That would be for the operational uh, efficiency and process improvement. Then I'm gonna add another rows below. And the key responsibility for this is the financial, okay, management, and cost control. You see, the a manager. This is actually always part of the responsibility of a manager, even is not a middle manager or a senior manager. And this is part of the PLOC responsibility. The PLOC, planning, leading, organizing, and control. Okay. So this is equally important for the GM as his key responsibility. Okay. So one of these is manufacturing cost per unit. Okay. So what do you expect of this? Manufacturing cost per unit. This one should be within the budget, right? Within the budget or within budget. All right. Whatever the budget he has for the cost, overhead, operational cost, no, working capital, etc. Then He is doing this when monthly. You're gonna be doing this monthly. And another one, important, finance and management and control. Management and control. This is not percent. This is should be N. Okay. All right. So it should be cost savings. Okay. From continuous improvement. From continuous improvement. Okay. So what do you expect from this? KPI metrics. Okay. I'm gonna put figures. Let's just say 100K. 100K uh, savings annually. Right. From the continuous improvement. Right. And that's a huge amount of money that is saving. The CFO will be happy for this. The uh, the all the stockholders will be happy for this. You know, if he's doing this and he's performing this way, then all the people in the board will be happy, okay? Including his boss, the CEO and the COO. And be doing this quarterly, right? Then I'd like to give you the last one. I'd like to give you the last one. I cannot give you so many things. Otherwise, what will happen? If you give so many things or too many on his plate, then the GM will also burn out, and we don't want that happen. The GM to burn out. We don't want him to burn out. Okay, so we just give him, uh, you know, just enough for him to be able to do it successfully, do it efficiently. So the last one that I'm gonna give you is leadership and team development. As far as I'm concerned, I like team development. I'd like to develop people. Okay, this is the biggest factor why some companies are successful, because of the human resource, the people. So that's why you have to develop the people. Some companies are not doing this, and that's not good for the company. That's why they are not improving. They're not growing. The company is not growing. They're not making more money. The people working under them are not happy. So things like that. So what would be the KPI slash metric for this one? Employee, okay, retention issue. You'll not be able to retain your people, your employees, especially the key employees. Uh, you're gonna have a lower rate of retention. So what do you expect? Huh? It should be what? Retention. It should be 90% retention. Again, I cannot say 100% retention, you know, and above, of course. Should be doing something, maybe giving some benefits in terms of the compensation, in terms of the work life, okay, experience in the company, you know, as the saying goes, all work and no play make Jack a dull boy. So we don't want that to happen to employees. Otherwise, you're gonna have a big turnover of staff or employees. So it should be 90% and above. Okay, annually. Okay, you're doing month planning every year, and you see how much would be your how much have you experienced in terms of the employee turnover. Okay, so the second aspect would be the training hours. Training hours are provided to employee. Okay, per employee, you should set a number of hours that each employee should, receive in terms of training and development. You know, deserving people should be given more. Uh, you know, uh, key employees, supervisor. You want to put some supervisor into the succession planning opportunities, career growth opportunities, you know, external training opportunities, things like that. You have to give them training, and this will make them happy, and this will make them stay in the company until they retire at a certain age. So this would be 20 hours. That would be fair enough. 20 hours per year of training. It means could have one, two, or three training in 1 year. You don't want also you to put lots of training. Okay, otherwise he'll not be able to do his work, his job, and this would be done annually. Okay, this is it for our presentation in terms of the manufacturing general manager performance scorecard. So I think this is it for now for today. Okay. What else are we gonna do? I'm gonna be doing the SMART goals, and we stop doing this here in the general manager manufacturing scorecard, performance scorecard. And next time around, I'll be doing the SMART goals for you, and we'll be doing it on the third part of this video. This is the second part. The first part was the writing of the general manager manufacturing job description. And the second part was this, the performance scorecard. And then the third part of the session that we're going to have is the SMART goals. Okay, so this is it for now. Thank you for watching this presentation.